count 1, 2, 3. Don't just let the music get into it. Won't you dance with me? Find a place to lose it. You can do it. Won't you dance with me?
Hi guys! We have not done an Instagram controller day in a while, so that's what we're planning on doing today. On my Instagram, TheFellPony, go follow it right there. I put up about 6 or 7 polls last night, and it means everyone can vote on them of what we should do today, such as what saddle pad we should wear, what I should wear, where we should go or ride, and what I should have for breakfast and stuff. So Clyde's just having his breakfast just now. I'm going to go and have mine. So the first poll was this one, which is what should I have for breakfast? I either had the choice between cereal or French toast, eggy bread, whatever you want to call it. So the vote was actually for cereal, which surprised me. I thought everyone was going to say eggy bread, but there you have it. So I'm quite happy with that anyway. I quite like the cereal my mum's just bought, so I'm going to go and get the cereal. And I've got I'm using a tripod thing today for the vlogs. Normally I'd have to use, oh, the sun's bright. Normally I've got to shift my hand to hold my phone because I broke my selfie stick, but I've decided to use my mini tripod to hold it instead, so it's a very good initiative from Casey, I'd say. How are you? Love you. Honey wants some of my cereal. The next question I asked was, what should I wear today? So for base layers, they had the choice between my blue Lemieux base layer or my pink Aztec Diamond base layer, and the winner was the blue Lemieux base layer. I wasn't really sure what they were going to pick for that, but I think the blue went well with everything else they picked, so I think they kind of coordinated it. And for the leggings, they had the choice between my black DVR leggings or my purple Black Heart Equestrian leggings, and they chose the black DVR leggings. I was happy either way because they are both probably my 2 comfiest pairs of riding leggings, especially the DVR ones are probably my favourite actually. So I'm going to be wearing them all day. Oh, these I'm not sure if you can see them. They're really comfy and really nice. They are hashtag gifted, by the way, so thank you very much DVR question. I'm all dressed, I've got my GoPro on charge so that I can do GoPro stuff. Next question I asked was what saddle pad should I wear? So they had the choice between my Champagne Loire saddle pad or my Clyde Care Boxes blue saddle pad, and the winner was the Champagne Loire, which is what I expected because it's really pretty, the Loire. It's also very expensive, but it's very pretty, so I'm going to wear it today. Hopefully it won't get filthy at the beach, although most of my saddle pads are pretty filthy anyway, so it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But this is it for any of you that don't know what it looks like. I actually quite like it. It's the only problem I have with it is that it really doesn't match anything that I've got, so it's like quite difficult to use. And also Clyde's saddle, I don't know if you saw my last vlog, but Clyde's saddle just got done at the saddle fitters, and it got like cotton put in the bottom of it now, so it's because it was getting really flat, so now it's really like thick because until I've ridden in it a few times it won't flatten down again. So today I'm gonna feel like I'm like way up high when actually I'm not really. It could feel a little bit weird, but we're just gonna have to put up with it for today. So for all of you that don't live in Scotland, you might not know that right now is actually the October holidays, so I've got a week off school. It's currently Sunday and I'm off till a week and a day away, if that makes sense. The week I come back from the holidays, I have 3 tests and they're all quite important, so I'm not really getting a holiday, it's more just a revision break, which isn't really nice, and I'm quite nervous about them, to be honest. The first ones are, which I'm not nervous about because it's literally just commenting on an artist's work, which I can do. Then, oops. Then on Wednesday it's maths, which is the one I'm most nervous about because it's maths. I understand all of it, it's just when it comes to actually doing it, I find it hard to identify like what the question's asking, so I'm going to be working very hard for that this week and hope I can squeeze an A in, but you never know. And then on Friday I've got chemistry, so I'm not too worried about that either because chemistry is like something I just understand, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. So I'm quite nervous for the week back at school, but do you know, it'll be fine. it'll be fine. It will go fine, and it's not the end of the world if it doesn't, but I'm sure it will. So for the October holidays, I can't really enjoy myself that much. I'm just going to be doing work for most of it, but obviously get a ride in with Clyders as well. So now the next question I was asked was what hat silk I should wear, and they had the choice between this navy one or my baby blue one, and they chose the navy one, which is quite handy because I've already got it on, so I don't need to change anything there. I've got my little GoPro camera thingy on because I'm going to take the GoPro to the beach because I've got nobody with me to film today, unfortunately, but you still get a pretty damn good view of the beach with my GoPro. Before we go though, Clyde needs brushed. He's absolutely filthy. Despite the fact I cleaned him last night and he's not been out in the field since last night. I don't know how you can get that dirty from not being out in the field, but he's managed it, so he's very fluffy already. It's only October, but he's like a wee bear. We're not getting him like a big clip this year, just a small one, because he's not really doing much competing this winter. But he's very fluffy. I like him when he's fluffy though. Obviously not for competitions, but when there's no competitions, he's like really good for hugs when he's fluffy. Aren't you? So anyway, thought we'd have a wee chat while I'm getting him ready. Just talk about everything, so just let me sort the camera into a position where you can actually see what I'm saying. Okay, so basically, over the past few weeks, I have been planning lots to have some stalls for Clyde's care boxes next year. So if you don't already know, Clyde's care boxes is my business. It's you can find them on Instagram or Facebook, Clyde's care boxes, same names, and we sell care boxes obviously and lots of merch for me. This is one of my hats. Currently it's out of stock, but I will be releasing more before Christmas hopefully, and if not before Christmas then it'll be straight after Christmas, but they will in the winter. Bobble hats will come out again, so you can look forward to them. They're probably my favourite product actually. They're really comfy and I always wear mine, and it's not, I'm not just saying that for like, there's no bias included there, like they're actually one of my favourite products. But next year we're going to be having some stalls for Clyde's care boxes, so that's very exciting. Everyone's kind of like, oh you should do one at Hoy's and stuff, but I don't think you realise how expensive it is for a small business to do a stall at Hoy's, so I think Hoy's will more be a 2023 aim, maybe. But for now, for next year, I'll be starting out at smaller shows. I would hope that I could do it at Blair maybe, but that might be a bit unrealistic. But I definitely hope that I could take a stall to some smaller, more local shows to start at least. Which is really exciting for me because that is something I have always like dreamed of doing. It's really weird how seeing my dreams come to reality and stuff, because even though like everyone's just like, oh well anyone can start a business, having one business has been a dream of mine for a long time, so now I actually have one. Like that is just, even just having a business, no matter how well it does, it means a lot to me, so it's really exciting for me. So that's going to be happening hopefully. Clyde has been lame for the past month. Not sure if you all know that, but he's fully recovered now, so he can go gallop on the beach and stuff, but for the past month he has been lame, unfortunately, which has been a nightmare because we haven't been able to go anywhere and we missed the end of the show season. And Blair, you'll know that if you're a regular watcher. And while we're at regular watchers, please go and subscribe because it does actually help me out. Talking about subscribers, my English teacher found my channel last week. I knew the day would come, but it was still quite embarrassing. Obviously she was like, oh yeah, I didn't watch any of your videos, because teachers aren't like, they are allowed to, obviously they're allowed to see your video if it's on the public internet, but they're not allowed to follow you. But yeah, I find it hard to believe that she didn't look at any of my videos, so that is the sad reality we face today. If you're watching this, hello English teacher, that I will not name obviously. So I knew someone from my school would find my Instagram one day. Some of my friends know about it, but not many of my teachers know about it. But now they do. Oh well. I actually don't mind them seeing my videos, it's just my older ones are a little bit embarrassing. They're a bit cringy. Anyway, I'm going to get Clyde tacked up. In case you're wondering why he got such a small brush, it's because I did actually spend about 45 minutes brushing him last night so that I didn't have to spend ages brushing him this morning, because I knew that I would run out of things to talk about very quick, and there's other stuff I wanted to talk about when I was actually riding, so planning and organisation is absolutely on peak. Anyway, time to get tacked up. Get the saddle. Oh my gosh. Time to get the saddle on. It's actually quite heavy right now. It's not normally heavy. Maybe I'm just losing muscle mass or something. Stick that there. Do you know, I'm not missing biology or physics at all at school. I took them for National 5 and then I'm now doing hires, which is, I think that's like the equivalent of A levels in England. I'm not really sure. It's whatever you do when you're 16. So I'm doing hires now, and I dropped physics and biology, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did it. I can see, look, there's a huge difference in the height of my saddle now. I can tell it's going to be very bouncy. But yeah, it's so nice hearing all my friends stressing about the fact they've got a physics test and me just being like, yeah, I don't have to do that. This scarf is doing needless because it is so smooth cotton saddle or whatever stuff is making it very high up. Or maybe Clyde's just put our loads away. One or the other, who knows. It could be both. Let's try and put this done up. Struggling to get it in the first place. There. This week I am going to be filming 3 videos. You guys are in luck. I thought, do you know, I can either sit and, oh wait a minute. I thought I can either sit and sulk about the amount of exams I've got after the October holidays for the week, or I can take this as an opportunity and film a lot of stuff, and that's what I'm deciding to do. If I can get the camera to sit. Maybe I could improve my filming skills in the week. Who knows? So, got this all sorted. Can I just say, I know my AirPods are in, but I promise I'm not being rude. They're not actually turned on right now. It's because I'm going to watch a podcast when I'm out riding, which I will talk about. Not watch a podcast, listen to a podcast. Can't speak. But yeah, I'm going to be filming 3 videos this week, because there will be one released Tuesday, which is this one, Thursday, and then Sunday. So be very excited. I'm going to try and make them good videos. I'll try and make all my videos good videos, but it is really hard to film when you've got hires to do. It is when you've got businesses, drawing commissions, YouTube. It's a lot. But I like having a lot to do. It makes me enjoy everything. I'm not going to take off so I can hold the vloggy camera. Get a high vis on. Yes, I do have a jacket on my base layer. I know that's kind of cheating, but I was going to be too cold. It's even colder down the beach, so yeah, you stick. You're tough. You're going to have to put up with my jacket being on. It's very important to wear high vis, of course. I've still got a sore bum from falling off Clyde last week. Quite sad we didn't get it on video, to be honest, but oh well. I thought I'd lost my AirPod as well, but actually I found it after about 20 minutes, so it was all good. There, that's us ready to go. Take a wee schooling stick, because we've been school on the beach for a wee while. Words. I'm going to go in and get my GoPro now and get it in the wee case, the wee waterproof case thing, and then it'll be time to head off. We're just out. I'll get the GoPro cracked up for the beach. So I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind, but if you can't, I'll do a voiceover later. I was going to tell you about the podcast that I've been listening to. So normally I'm really bad for gatekeeping stuff like that when I find stuff that works, you know, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just keep this to myself. But no, I am going to share it with you. So a person that works at my school recommended me to listen to this podcast, and normally I find podcasts really boring because there's no visual or anything, it's just listening, but this is the first one that I've actually been invested into listening to. It's called The Law of Attraction Changed My Life. Normally I don't believe in stuff like that, but I'm trying it because, you know, why not? What have I got to lose? And it's a really good podcast. I think you should listen to it. I just listen to it once or twice a day, and it's about half an hour long each episode, so I'm just listening to one right now while I'm out riding. It's really good actually, and it makes you think of things like in a different way and see things from a different perspective. But yeah, I'm trying it and just see how it goes, but that's what I've been listening to for the past few weeks. My arm is actually getting quite sore from holding my phone up. That makes me feel very unfit. But anyway, I'm going to get Clyde to the beach and then I'll update you again once we get there. It's starting pouring. Horrible. So, come on. I'm just going to school for a minute and then head back because I don't want to get soaked. Not that it looks like we're going to have much of a choice though. Horrible. Right, let's go! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Goodbye! Woo! Goodbye! Goodbye! What's that? It was very windy down the beach. There was tears coming out my eyes. It was so windy. Clyde was a good boy. Weren't you? Clyde was a very good boy today. So, very pleased. Nom, 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 nom. Anyway, I'm going to get Clyde untacked and get him back out to the field, so I'll be back with you in a few minutes. That's Clyde back out to the field. It's very sunny today actually. It's cold though. Let's go see him. Clyde. Clyde. Hey. You look very handsome. Hey. Very pretty boy. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you on Thursday for the next video. Bye.
Get the beat, count 1, 2, 3. Don't just let the music get into it. Won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it. You can do it. Won't you dance with me?